I've never wanted to yeet myself off the top of a building more. I was mortified. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I literally have never felt embarrassment like that in my entire life.
All right, guys, we got to talk about this interesting story from this modern woman who pretty much is going to be describing the most embarrassing moment of her life. Okay, she shot her shot and unfortunately it didn't go in. Straight air ball, no rim, no backboard, straight miss. Now, I'll go ahead and give her some credit here. At least she made an attempt to shoot her shot, so give her some credit there. But based on this video and how she's kind of describing what happened, you know, it seems like this is the first time that she's ever been rejected from a guy. Okay, she's here melting down, ran to TikTok to make a video about her L. Take a look.
The next time you feel ugly or insecure about your dating life, because I promise you, nothing is as embarrassing as what I'm about to tell you. I can't believe the internet is hearing this story because it is actually mortifying. Like this haunts me. I have a huge crush on this guy in one of my classes. When I say a huge crush, I mean like I'm pining after this dude for months. For the entire semester, I am staring at the back of this dude's head thinking, that's my husband. Too shy and I have negative riz to just go up and start talking to him, right? I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna write my number on a sticky note and just give it to him. And then my professor gets sick. Now, my professor was sick for like a solid month because we left for Thanksgiving break and then we didn't come back to that class until the day of our final exam. I have an entire month of not seeing this guy because we don't have class. And you know what they say? Distance makes the heart grow fonder. That is very true. Sitting, waiting to take the final exam, I'm sitting like in the lobby of the building on the couch, and the guy comes and sits right in front of me, and I'm like, oh my God, this is my moment, this is my time, this is my Super Bowl. Like, this is what I've been waiting 4 months for. I write my number on the sticky note. He gets up to leave, and I give him the sticky note. So I hand him the sticky note. He opens it, he laughs, and he's like, okay, I just won the fucking lottery. I have reached the promised land. So we go in, we take the exam. He finishes the exam before me. I get out of the exam, I see a text from him. I'm overjoyed. We start talking, haha and kiking. The vibes are good. The vibes are good. Mind you, this was the days of mask mandates and having to wear a mask to class. So he couldn't really see what I looked like because he never really paid attention to me and I was wearing a mask. I knew what he looked like because I fucking stalked him on Instagram. After like a day or two, he's like, hey, I never really got a good look at you. Like, send me a picture. And I'm like, cool. I send him a photo. He stops responding. When I tell you, I've never wanted to yeet myself off the top of a building more. I was mortified. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I literally have never felt embarrassment like that in my entire life. Especially because I was like, yes, I've made it. Like, I pulled my crush. I was so fucking excited. Dude thought I was ugly. So anytime you ever feel bad about your dating life, don't.
I mean, come on. I don't think that he thought you were ugly. To be fair, you know, you're not an ugly woman. I just think that you weren't his type. That's what it is, right? And it's cool. You don't have to be everybody's type. I mean, men get rejected every single day, right? You don't see us running to TikTok to make, you know, videos about us being rejected. It's just kind of like, okay, she ain't feeling me. It is what it is, right? On to the next. So, you know, I find it quite fascinating when modern women just kind of melt down at the fact that they made one attempt. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. I followed my crush on Instagram. He followed me back. And as soon as I accepted his request, he saw my pictures and unfollowed me. Next commenter says, honestly, at least you put yourself out there. So many people don't and are left wondering, what if? It may not be the answer you wanted, but you got one. You are not even ugly. There's no hope for the rest of us. Next commenter says, same thing happened to me. Builds character. I've been unadded after being asked for a face picture on Snapchat before. So I get the feeling, but you are beautiful. Next commenter says, been there, done that. He stopped responding when he saw I cut off all my hair. All right, guys, the next clip is going to be her showing the photo that she sent to this dude. Take a look.
I had to dig through my computer to find this picture because this was at the end of 2021, but I fucking found it. I found it. This was the picture. This was the picture, you guys. And this was not a picture that I had just like stored in my phone. This picture was off the cuff. I took it sitting in my car. Hello. So after I sent him this picture, he stopped responding. So I just want to address a few of the comments. I was not fishing for compliments in that video. During that video, that really happened to me and it was so mortifying and it was so embarrassing. No, I don't think that I'm ugly, but in that moment, my self-esteem was crushed. So all the people who were saying, oh, this is why you don't pursue men, you need to like start watching Shira, sprinkle sprinkle lady. I don't necessarily abide by women should never pursue men. I would love to be pursued by a guy that I actually want to pursue me, but that doesn't fucking happen for me, okay? So I gotta go out and make this happen on my own. That's how I ended up in this situation. Also, for everyone asking, yes, he was white.
All right, guys, so there you have it. So the next clip is going to be her audience trying to bait her into posting a photo of the guy. Okay, seems like they're trying to find some way, shape, or form to potentially shame the guy. And, you know, he didn't ask to be a part of this story. So I don't understand why that would even be on the table. Now, you know, it seems like the content creator has some sense here to understand that, hey, he's not necessarily a bad guy. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
You know what, though? If I was just slightly more amoral of a person, I probably would post what he looked like just so we could all have a kiki about it. I have people commenting. I have people literally DMing me, asking me to send this guy's photo just so they can see what he looks like. I will not be sharing what he looks like with anyone because my content just will not allow me to do that. Mainly because I recognize that he's not a bad person for not being attracted to me. Was ghosting me an a-hole move? Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily make him a bad person just because he wasn't attracted to me. And I want to address this because I have some men in the comments being like, oh, well, you got humbled. Welcome to the life of the average guy, all this other stuff. I am very aware that no one is obligated to find me attractive. No one is obligated to find anyone attractive. And when you put yourself out there and when you take that risk, you are opening yourself up to that. And I think that's what a lot of men don't understand. They think that just because they've put themselves out there, women owe them something for that. And so I think that's what a lot of men think. We think that we feel entitled to whatever guy we want just because we're women, and that's not how I feel. That's not what I said. That's not what I was trying to insinuate. None of that. My whole point of that video was that I put myself out there and the end result made me feel embarrassed. And that's literally all that story was. Also, I still kind of think he's cute, but you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Now I want to go ahead and address what she said towards the ending. You know, guys are living their lives in reality, right? We understand the struggles, the difficulties, the hardships, the rejection of the average guy. You know, that's just what it is. Society is going to remind us every single day of the struggles. It's modern women, on the other hand, that are living in Delulu, right? They're living in a false reality that they're special. You know, just because they woke up, took a bath, put on some makeup, the average modern woman thinks that they're special. They think that the average guy, should just take them and accept them for who they are. They shouldn't have to put in any work. They shouldn't have to compete for a guy. They shouldn't have to hit the gym, lose weight, work on their attitude. You know, society's not going to hold their feet to the fire. All right, so the next clip is her calling out her audience because they're only watching the drama dating content. Okay, apparently she also posts fashion as well as makeup, and she's upset at the fact that that type of content is not getting as many views as the dating drama, okay, that she is posting voluntarily on her page.
I've had this account since the beginning of 2022, I think. My channel has always been a fashion and beauty and skincare content. Like that, my bio has always said outfits and other stuff. That has always been like the core of what I do. A lot of videos go viral on my time on this account about fashion. Some of them are about beauties, skincare, or like product recommendations. A lot of videos go viral about my late bloomer journey. The key difference between fashion and beauty viral videos and my late bloomer viral videos is that my late bloomer viral videos always gain me way more followers than my beauty videos. I can go into my analytics and see how many people follow me after watching a video. And so I can see that when I get 1 million views on a beauty video, 500 people follow me. When I get 1 million views on a late bloomer video, 6,000 people follow me. Now I have a following of people who want content about how I'm lonely or how I've never had a boyfriend. And that's upsetting to me. Now I have an entire group of thousands of people who don't care about what I'm wearing, who don't care about my makeup routine, even though that's the kind of content I post, because Black women are rewarded for sharing our struggles. I only want to see Black women on this app when we're getting on here and basically trauma dumping. So yeah, I started another account where I can get away from those people, to be honest. An account where I'm only going to talk about fashion content, only beauty content. I don't want to have to cater to an audience of people who are like craving my struggle. One of the reasons that I don't post on this page the way that I used to is because I know that there is a very large swath of people on this account who follow me who want to hear about how hard my dating life is. I don't want to come on here knowing that that energy is being expected of me. And I know that that's the energy that people want to see from me because I can see my analytics. I see what kind of numbers my other videos do compared to the videos when I get on here and basically complain. When you are a Black woman on this app, it is so hard to make it in these spaces without, like I said, trauma dumping. And if that's what you want to create content about, like, fine, it's your account. I'm not going to sit here and say you should or should not create content about something. But for someone like me, who that's not what I create, and I make these very one-off, videos about these subjects, and now a whole bunch of people, that's what they want to see from me, that's really frustrating because it makes my other videos flop. It makes it that much harder to get into certain spaces to be a successful fashion or beauty or lifestyle or whatever kind of creator. We want to see more Black women on this app doing well. We've got to stop rewarding Black women for other than trauma dumping. Follow Black women when you see their outfit videos. Follow Black women when you see their skincare videos, their makeup tutorials, their little vlogs.
I don't know what to say to this, right? I don't think this is a black, white, circle, square, or triangle thing. I think it's just entertaining. And you posted it, right? I mean, if you don't want people to gravitate towards that type of content, probably shouldn't post it, right? I'm just saying, dating stuff is more entertaining than makeup. It is what it is. And I just don't understand, why modern women just run to TikTok to post their L's. I find that quite fascinating. That is to be studied for sure. In the next 10, 15, 20, 100 years, you're going to look back at this time and really study why women post their L's on TikTok. Truly fascinating. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and provide me some feedback in the comment section. And until next time.